Hi everybody, in this video we're going to take a look at how to beat the Act 1 boss, the Guardian, using the Defect and a basic deck with essentially no relics. Relics are just my normal starting lightning. I did get a bottled tornado, which I ultimately used with this loop card, which I had as a plus already. This is going to allow me some passive on this orb here. Get a little bit extra damage every single turn, provided it doesn't get used up. Letter Opener and the Toxic Egg don't really help for this fight, neither does the Tiny Chest, so all of these are negligible except for the Bottled Tornado, which was a good add. I have one potion to use a ritual. To be honest, I don't use a lot of attack-based cards. I mean, I do use attacks, but my main concept with the Defect is constant channeling. I try to add as many channel cards as possible to keep the flow of those things moving. So I could use this. I would have to basically use it right away off the bat. Either that or it's going to be wasted because it takes time to power up. So do I need it? I didn't come in here with a clean bill of health, so may as well use it. But I'm all for potion conservation as well. I rarely like to have 3 empty potion slots, and I feel like I'm in trouble if that happens. My deck got a lot of starter cards. I upgraded Dual Cast so that it's free. I upgraded my Ball Lightning, which was also a card addition from Combat. And then I collected a Rebound. So a couple of other really good cards here. This is sort of a last-ditch effort if I run into an instance where I'm expecting to get hit for huge damage and I don't have any block cards. I can get essentially 21 block out of it. Unless it comes up the same time as Turbo. I put Turbo in there just because I occasionally run into an instance where you just gotta have that energy. Those two things work extremely well together. Free card with damage here. And then this one here comes in handy unless you draw it early in the hand. I don't generally focus on Frost. But because it's a channel, I added it in there. Not so much for the Frost, but for the card draw as well. Because this card, in combination with the 3 energy as well, is also a very, very helpful card. Because this particular fight here is all about timing. And if you run into an instance where you're short on energy, it could make or break the run. Alright, so we're going to strike. Do we want to use Dual Cast right off the bat? I don't want to lose my orb. But it's 16 damage. It's going to make getting to that next piece a little bit easier. He's only going to have to take 8 damage. I have plenty of lightning that's going to come around. My deck is not very big. I'm going to get lightning in there. So take the damage when you can, especially on a free turn. And then I only have to do 8 damage, and we're right back in it. So I'll get that lightning back without too much trouble. Otherwise, I generally don't like to evoke on purpose unless I have something I can replace it with. So I'm getting it back there. And there's 1 lightning, 7 damage, and 4 damage. So we're all set. Switch the modes. Oh, I stand corrected there. I did not see that coming. So I ended up I miscounted with the because he had block. So I guess we'll take some defense here. We're gonna get hit hard, but we're not too concerned about our health in this fight here. I'm cool if it goes all the way down to 1. We just have to play smart. So if we got defense, great. If not, so we'll play our Rebound, and then we'll get a couple extra channeling. I'll be able to force that out. And then there's really no benefit in playing this now. My deck is almost done. So there's a chance I could get this right back into my draw pile. So I don't feel like I need to play this now just for 16 damage. Because this, I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt. May as well. I mean, it doesn't exhaust, so it's not a bad play. And either way, it's going to get cycled back into the draw, so may as well just play it. And there it is anyway. So it actually came at a very poor time because now I have a full draw pile and nothing really you can do with it. So summon lightning, summon some frost. Now I got 2 lightnings here. So do I want to absorb anything here? I mean, I'm going to get 7 block versus his 9 attack. No real benefit in playing more. I got 1 more attack, but I'm going to take a little bit of damage back for it. The only thing I'd be able to do is block it all. I mean, if that's important to you. Like I said, this doesn't exhaust, so unless you're concerned about void cards, I'll put this reinforced body on there to put the rebound, just in the event that he's going to whip out a big attack. I at least have something as a preventative measure. But he's at half health. I'm about half health, but I'm sitting in better position than he is. So again, I could absorb all of this with my reinforced body if I want to. I can also weaken him. He's going to retaliate back, but yeah, we'll just block it. Let him go into his attack mode. Because with the lightning channeled, I'm going to be slow playing this one to victory anyways. It's not really a race with him. It's more of playing smartly. Because now I have to come up with 34 damage, which is going to be GD close, and actually not really. So he's going to be right back into defense. And now, because I have the lightning, I can stock that right back up. That's the way that I like to play it, is to not not evoke on purpose unless I can replace it. But sometimes you just have to do that. Alright, damage. We're just going to finish him off. And now he's going to be dead. So I'm good, and he's dead. And we're in pretty much, not record time, but obviously it's not close to record time, but it was a good fight, and really I wasn't in any significant danger after I got things rolling. So yeah, if you channel a lot of Frost, it can be a little bit tough to get enough damage to get him to switch forms. I tend to focus more lightning than anything. In later chapters, I do like to do the multicast one, where I get darkness, frost, and lightning. Or even just summon a random one. But I generally prefer lightning, and will put a good 4 or 5 lightning cards in my deck for sure. And then not focus too much on frost. If it ever comes down to one or the other, I always pick lightning because of the passive damage. But yeah, focus on trying to keep your orbs full and don't evoke them if you can avoid it. And then ultimately look at good places to block and make sure you're able to put out enough damage to switch his forms. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave those below. Otherwise, we'll see you again soon.
Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. If you like this video, please show your continued support by hitting that like button, and be sure to check out both my YouTube channels for new content all the time. And always remember, peace is a lie, there's only passion. We'll see you next time.